Hi guys, I'm going for a walk today. The weather it's cold, but no wind, so it's bearable, I guess. So I have interesting topic for today, and it's called work from home. Are people overusing it nowadays? So background, as you may know, when we had COVID breakthrough here in US and everywhere else, hold on. As you may know, COVID created the necessity for anyone that can work from home to work from home, so we can stop the spread or minimize the rate of spread of COVID around the community. Personally, I think that was it was a solid idea. I think it makes sense. If you look from exponential growth factor, you know, a little bit of math background. One person is going to infect another, so we get 2 infected per people. Then those 2 people will infect another 2, maybe more. Then you have 4, and the 4 will infect 4 of each, so maybe 16. So maybe you have a growth 2 to the power of x, where x is a number of maybe days, like in a time. If you look at time scale and time axis as your independent variable, it's a very rapid growth. So obviously, when you keep amount of people stuck together in one place, you minimize the rate of growth. Makes sense. And I think it worked very well. Oh, look at this. Is it dead? I think this bird was dead. But anyway, back to spread of the virus. I think it was very good call. It was quick and it made sense to have people work from home if you can. How much it worked versus if we did not implement this approach, it's hard to tell. But I think all the studies would say that we would have way more infections if we didn't implement work from home approach. But now we are 3 years into pandemic, and I still see in the office a lot of people are working from home. So what's bugging me is there still a need for people to work from home? I don't think so. I don't think we do. I think pandemic is pretty much in control. People already got vaccinated. We offer like multiple boosters. I think it's 2nd or 3rd booster that's available to the public. I don't know why we need so many. Like, I think that the main dosage of Pfizer or Moderna, that's what I did. 2 shots of Pfizer. I never got boosted. I don't think there is a need. I have natural antibodies, I have COVID. I have vaccine antibodies. I'm very active. I play sports. I eat well. I feel well. I take vitamins. What else is for me to do? I think taking boosters now is just an easy way out for people that are not active. They have sedentary lifestyle. They have poor life choices when it comes to diet and exercise. Booster is just an easy way out to get extra protection. That's pretty much for a few months anyway. That's my opinion on those boosters. Anyway, work from home. I think, and it's just my personal opinion, you may agree or disagree, and I think it would be an interesting discussion. But I think work from home nowadays is so overused, and it's not necessary. And it's beneficial sometimes, and I'll tell you under what circumstances I think it's beneficial. But when you work from home, no one is looking over your shoulder. Is it good or bad? Depends for whom. Maybe for you it's good, because you can maybe work half-ass at home. It's possible. I mean, how would your colleagues or your manager know how hard you work at any given day? Also, are you working near your desk? Or are you working near your TV in a living room with a table full of snacks, with a fridge full of food that you can grab whatever you want whenever you want? You can take a nap on the couch if you want. No one's gonna care. Who knows? No one knows if you took a nap. No one. But what's bothering me the most is that, okay, maybe you can work from home for like a day or two per week. I think it makes sense. Well, I'm not a big fan, but 1-2 days. But I see people coming to the office like once a month, and they're not happy to do so because they had to come here. I'm like, dude, you're privileged to sit home and no one knows how hard you work. At least you can come in once a week, and you're pissed because you have to come in once a month. Seriously, grow up. Grow up. You have no excuse. You're not going to win this debate with me, okay? Just shut up. Come in, do what you're supposed to do what you were told to do, and go back home. And be quiet, okay? And then what's also interesting that I've read, a few weeks ago I think there was an article that Amazon workers, a lot of Amazon workers demand pay increase. They demand pay increase because by working from home they have way more expenses than if you worked in the office. And then I'm like, alright, did anyone force you to sit your ass home? No, come to the office. What's your complaint? Oh, when you work from home, your air condition or your heat has to be on at all times. But if you were in the office, you could just turn it off and turn it back on like an hour or two before you come back to save electricity. That doesn't make any sense. Not for me. No one forced you to sit home. Come to the office. Come to the office, save on your bill. If that's what you're after, easy solution. But no, they want us at home because they're afraid of the virus. 3 years into pandemic, after full vaccination and 2 boosters. That's just ridiculous. That's the debate they're not gonna win. They cannot win this debate. Another thing they're complaining, when they are in the office, they have snacks for free. And sometimes they even get free lunch. When you work from home, you have to buy your own snacks. You have to buy your own food. I'm like, dude, shut up. You buy food anyway. Don't you ever go to groceries and buy food? How is it an extra expense? Can anyone explain to me? How is this a good reason why certain people that work from home, they deserve a pay increase? Because they have to buy their own snacks. They no longer get free stuff that they would get in the office. What, you like snacks? Come to the office, bitch. Easy. Come to the office. You won't have to pay your bill for electricity. You won't have to pay extra money per week on snacks. Why would you have snacks anyway? Just eat nice, healthy, rich in calorie lunch. You don't need any fucking snacks. Just eat a fucking meal. And then there's an internet. That's the most ridiculous. They want a pay increase because they have to pay for internet usage. Seriously, I mean, guys, you have multiple streaming platforms that you're subscribed to. Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, HBO, Sling, whatever exists. There are so many I cannot even list half of those. And you are a subscriber to each of them. Or YouTube TV also. And you may be only watching 10% of the content. And you don't realize how much you overpay. But your complaint and your reason to get pay increase by working from home is because you have to pay extra for the internet. How is it extra? Because you download or upload few more GBs, gigabytes on a weekly basis? Just shut up, it doesn't make sense. That's just those 3 that I remember reasons. Ridiculous. So work from home, big overuse nowadays. Now I promised I would tell under what circumstances it's very beneficial. One circumstance, let's say one day you don't feel very well. Or maybe your wife, your parents, your kids, they're sick at home and they require some care from other family members. And if you're lucky to work from home, if you're lucky to work in the office space, maybe you can ask your manager, hey boss, can I work from home for the next 2 days? Because my kids are not healthy, they're sick, and I want to be close to them in case something happens. How is this not a good reason? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I think that's something that we definitely learned from the pandemic. That if you're sick, maybe stay home for a day or two. If you have those privileges that you can work from home. Obviously, if you work in construction, police, there's a lot of jobs that you simply cannot work. Complete your work duties from home environment. But those people should not complain. They were able to do their work before COVID in their office space or wherever they work, and they can do so in the COVID and post-COVID eras. It's just an extra privilege that some people may use to their advantage if they're allowed to. So yeah, if you're sick or if your family's sick, stay home for a day or two and still be able to do your job. I think it's fantastic reason to work from home in this circumstance. Or for example, maybe you have some construction worker coming into your house on a given day and you want to be there in case they fuck up or they don't do the job the way they are supposed to do. Work from home that day. It makes sense. But if someone works from home pretty much entire week for multiple weeks in a row and they on average come to the office, I call it come to work, not come to the office, come to work, like once or twice a month. It's just ridiculous. What's your excuse? Do you really have to work from home that much? Like 90% of your time? Oh, and another thing. Regarding the pay increase. Let's say the reasons you listed were correct for pay increase, right? How about pay decrease? You're not driving. You save on gas. Easily maybe $100 a month, a week for some people. Okay? They don't mention this. How about the pay cut? Because they don't have to drive. How about the fact that not only they save on gas, they don't have to waste time on driving. So, if you... Oh, it's 4 laps already that I did. I'll finish up what I wanted to say. They save money by not driving. They save time by not driving. So if you count driving time as work hours, you work less per day. That's advantages. And what else? You can start cooking dinner sometime during the work hours. Something that you would not be able to do if you were in the office. I think this is all advantages. You can do laundry. Just push a button and go back to your desk. So many things that you can do that normally you could only do after work or on the weekend. Just shut up. You have so many advantages. There is no disadvantage by staying home and working from home. Okay, that's all I have. Let me know what you think. Did my analysis make sense? I think it did. Let me know what you think. Perhaps there's something that you disagree with me. If I'm full of shit, let me know. But I think I made a few good points. that you may agree with me. How about you? Do you work from home? Do you like it or you don't? I mean, there's no reason not to like it. But do you think sometimes it's all just, you should come in. You should. I would feel bad if I worked at home for that long. I personally don't. I'm in the office every day because I don't believe in working from home, unless maybe one day I get sick. Then I'll ask my manager if I can stay home for a day or two, so I don't stress my body going outside to be exposed to those temperature changes, the wind, and take care of myself. But that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think about this topic. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let other people know. Let's connect more. Let's talk about more topics. There's a lot of topics that I would like to cover in the future, and I will. So, thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go back to work. Thanks, guys. See you next time.